Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is the 105 leFH18B2, the French Tier 5 Premium SVD, otherwise known as a leFH, a leaf blower or a leFH. This one is located on the east spawn of Sand River and it's under command of ProvoBob of 1AR and he's carrying binoculars.
Time to roll out.
Game on. Well, why that's funny is because this Arty already has a base view range of 380 meters. So adding binoculars is actually adding almost another 100 meters to the view range to make it 400 meters. Well, close but not quite, but very close. So it's extending the view range of this one by a tremendous amount. Okay, set himself up on the slope. And the first enemy to turn up is one of those new Gabler's destroyers. First shot overshoots the target. Wasn't fully dialed in. In fact, it looks like he's still moving about a little. Because, of course, the reticule is moving about quite a lot. So he may have engaged cruise in reverse accidentally and not realised. Yes, he has. Look at the panel on the left-hand side of the screen. You can see he's reversing in cruise control. So he doesn't realise he's doing that. If your reticule jumps a lot like that, then that's what's going on. Even so, he still managed to kill the Panzerei Aslains J. He's right up against the back of the map now, so he doesn't realise what's going on. Fires another shot. Now he can't go any further back, even though his vehicle is still attempting to move. And that's going to stop him from actually getting full guard on the target. So always watch that, because otherwise you won't be able to get accurate shooting if you keep moving about. I'm afraid ProvoBob doesn't have a clue that that's what's going on. He hasn't discovered it yet. If he has to move for any reason, and suddenly one that realised what's going on. He did get a hit there on the Panzerei Aslains B and on the P43. Going for the P26. He's still backing up. And the kill shot there goes to the Bishop. Now, trying to get that P43 again. He is shooting accurately, but it's because he is still reversing that the vessel doesn't get really tight. Rounds out. You can actually hear it in the engine noises sometimes, because the engine noise is far away. Like my commentary, you might say. Still hasn't clued in on the fact that he is in reverse, but he is getting accurate shots, which probably shows the fact that he's actually a very good player when it comes to accuracy. It's just he's being handicapped, or at least he's handicapping himself by not having his vehicle absolutely stable. That Gabler destroyer is still popping in, but he just took a big hit from somebody. Wipes out the Zanimaica. Can we get this one as well? The P43? Nope. Caught the edge. Still not wised up to the fact that it's actually in motion. But you have to wonder how well ProvoBob would have done if he had worked out that he was actually in reverse all the time. He just got a little kill, took out the P43. He's now damaged and stunned, and he's a one-shot. And he does take him out. So that's 4 kills now to ProvoBob, but he still hasn't worked out that he's in reverse. I think we can tell where one of the enemy Arty is. They've got a bishop and a gorilla, and I think it's the bishop that's actually very close to that junction, or that pass that goes over the riverbed. Ready for the Churchill. He's finally noticed that he's actually in motion, and it may have been the fact that he changed and turned direction to shoot at the Churchill that he suddenly worked out, yep, I'm actually moving. With 3 up on the enemy, we've only got 7 out there. And he's just too far away to get a shot over there on the hill. And you can see how much he reversed. He reversed all the way from that hill, all the way back until he hit the dunes. That was a bit of a snapshot on the Gabler. And looking further north, we can actually see, or further west actually, we can see the 60G and the M8A1. Now he's letting it dial in to get the 60G because that guy's not moving at all. Bounce out. Should be a little closer. Oh, he got him!
They're knocked out.
It was a long range shot. I mean, that was a nearly 4 seconds delay time before the shell actually arrived. But he did get the kills. So he's now got 5 kills, 1 short of getting a Top Gun. The Gabler destroyer's pulled back. Only 6 enemies remaining. You can see that the enemy Arty is actually firing at the mosque, or near the mosque. That's where they think our guys are located. We know there was an M8A1 up there, but at this moment we can't see anyone. Nobody's close enough, but that was a direct hit. So somebody was behind that bush, and that one didn't hit anything. More than likely the M8A1, if he is up there, has pulled back. Yes, I think he's pulled back, realizing that getting hit once, he's probably been very badly damaged. Well, looking over at the other spot, we're now trying to find the Hetzer, because the Hetzer is more than likely on that position next to the rocks, trying to spot our guys as they come up the valley. Of course, you can't have too many guesses, because if you do, chances are you'll run out of ammo. Nope. He doesn't get any of those. In fact, the M8A1 is now visible. You can see he's almost out of hit points. Only 4 left. And in fact, he gets killed off by the VK3001P down to the south. Or 310H, rather. It's the it's the Henschel one, not the Okay, Gabler's destroyer. Went down. Oh, another kill, and that's his Top Gun. There's only 3 enemies remaining now. There's one of them, and it was the Hetzer that was actually in the bushes near the cap. Which bush was he in? Well, he was in the correct one. That's where he was aiming. He must have just kept missing him. And that shell missed him as well. I mean, it's still possible for him to get a Radley Waters if he can kill the Hetzer and the Matilda. But our teammates are closing in on that position, and it won't be long before they find out exactly where the Hetzer is. And the Matilda's gone, taken out by the VK, so that means now that he can't get the Radleys, but he can certainly take out the last Hetzer if he can get the shot on target. That was right next door to the target. And the Hetzer gets taken out from behind by our M8A1. Here's the end of battle results, and that was a first-class tank for ProvoBob of 1AR in the 105 leFH18B2. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 22 in that one. He also got the high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills, and his win rate was 6,116, which is Super Unicum standard. But sadly, yes, it might have been an ace tanker if only he'd actually managed to get more shots whilst he was trying to dial in on them where at the early stages in the game and taken more kills off those tanks that he did hit. Let's have a look at the team score. The highest damage was 2,005 hit points of damage. Second highest, the VK3001H, 1,696. And the third highest, the AMX CLC Biz with 1,281. He managed to get a Pescucci's medal, so he must have killed both enemy SPGs. And the VK managed to get the Confederate out of that game. When it came to kills, he got the highest on those as well. 6 kills went to ProvoBob. 2 kills went to the VK3001H, the AMX CLC, the 60GFT, and the Bishop on the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, he's got that one too. So he's got the top in all 3 columns. And I must admit now, looking at it, it was a tier 5 game. So chances of him actually getting an ace tanker was slim unless he scored a lot of damage. 1,070 went to ProvoBob, the only player to get over 1,000 base. 848 went to the VK3001H, and 616 went to the AMX CLC Biz. He fired 45 rounds in that game, got 15 direct hits on the enemy and 6 penetrating shots and 20 splash. Very good considering the fact that his vehicle was in reverse most of that time, but he was still hitting them. 2,005 hit points of damage, all of it at more than 300 meters. Damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 6, so you can see the potential was there that he might have actually picked up a Radley Walters. And as I said, that might have been the ace tanker if he'd actually hit and killed those other 3 tanks they did strike. 221 hit points of damage assistance. On a free-to-play account, he actually earned 42,812 credits from that game, and he also got 1,890 experience points out of it as well. So there you go. One of the common faults of Arty players is that frequently they don't go to third person, therefore they don't realize that they're actually in reverse unless they see the telltale signs that the rescue keeps jumping around all the time and you're not actually supposed to be doing anything that would make it jump around. So yes, if you do see the rescue dancing, because that's what it looks like, the rescue's going all over the place, then that's usually because you're in reverse or forward. But it's very dangerous because you could actually drive directly into sight of the enemy by accident. You might have nice setup of cover all around you, and all of a sudden you just drive out there into the open. The enemy sees you and finishes you off. So do take do be aware of if you see the telltale signs, to have a quick look outside, just see if you are actually on the move. I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.